Well, everyone, welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 36 for October 22nd, 2023. Interesting episode this week with a good variety of stuff, a lot of horror-themed stuff this week. And we're going to roll on in just a sec. However, we do have one member who wanted to ask some questions for Q&A this week, and we have a lightning round style that we do in part 5 every week, so let's do that. All right, what's one profession you'd hate to have? Oh, man. A profession I would absolutely hate to have? For me, I would hate to do a job that is incredibly menial and repetitive and boring and doesn't feel like there's anything interesting in it. Like, the jobs that I've liked the most, at least, for example, I'm doing something fun. Like, when I worked at Circuit City, I actually enjoyed selling digital cameras because I liked the technology. I enjoyed explaining to people how the camera worked or show them how it worked and how everything, came to be. Back then, no one had cameras in their phones. You needed to buy a standalone digital camera. So that was nice, My job today, I absolutely love because I love video games. I love having an audience to hang out and react with every day. It's super fun. So I don't know specifically what the profession would be, but if it was just a profession that it was just something so trivial, meaningless, and I had absolutely no affinity towards it, that would probably drive me nuts. What is your favorite curse word? Shitty dicks. It's 2. You recently asked why prank videos are popular. Can we apply the same question to video game playthroughs? What makes watching someone play a video game entertaining? I can answer this because having watched playthroughs recently in the last couple of years, when I watch a video game playthrough, what I really enjoy is seeing how someone else possibly is going through a game that maybe I've already played, but they're experiencing it in a different way, or they have a different take or a different way to beat the game. Like if I played Dark Souls and I did a certain build, but I see someone else play it in a completely different way in a different build, I really like that. I like seeing maybe a boss that I did really good on, they couldn't beat really easily, but a boss that I sucked on, it took me an hour to beat, and they beat it in 2 tries. I really like that. That makes me feel like I'm getting a different, more varied experience with a game that I already enjoy. You see? What about a game that has story elements where you can pick how you progress? What if there's a different way to do a mission? What if there's a different plot device if you choose a different dialogue option? I like seeing that because what if you just don't have time to replay the game yourself 10 times, but you enjoy watching someone else experience it, right? For me, those are all many of the elements of a good video game playthrough. Of course, for me, there's also interaction. I'm having interaction and discussion with an audience, and that can add to the playthrough. So there's many different aspects to having a video game playthrough be entertaining, in my opinion. You mentioned you prefer to receive tips over donations? No. Oh, hold on. See, they worded this wrong. They're saying you prefer to receive tips over donations. Donations are typically associated with non-profits. No. Here's the deal, okay? In the United States, at least, when you receive income, you have to classify that income in a certain way for tax purposes, okay? When I started doing this and started accepting public crowdfunding support as opposed to just, I make money on ad revenue on YouTube, that was different. But when you start getting crowdfunding, it has to be categorized in different ways. So when I explained to my accountant / tax guy what I do for a living and how I receive contributions, he said, okay, so you cannot call it a donation. Because a donation is considered something for like a non-profit or something that's like a greater good kind of a deal. Says what you're doing is not a donation. It's not someone just donate. You're already providing a good or service, and then based on the quality of the good or service that they're receiving from you, someone can judge how much they want to contribute. So it would be more considered like a tip. Like you go to a restaurant, you get good service from the waiter or waitress or bartender, and then you tip them. That's essentially what you're doing if you say, you tip me on a stream, okay? So it's not supposed to be called a donation. Legally in the United States, it's a miscategorization of that income if you call it a donation. At least for the U.S. government, they don't feel that it's a donation. That's why I say it that way, okay? Others who call whatever you want, but I'm just being in line with what I know is right based on what I was told by United States income laws and tax laws, okay? So there you go. If heaven exists, what do you want God to say when you reach the pearly gates? Hi, how you doing? Okay, that's good. That's the questions for this week. Now let's jump back into the videos that we're reacting to here. We are in the randomized playlist of common common members, standard members. Let's see what's next. We're going to watch 2 more videos, then re-randomize the playlist. Let's see what's next here. There we go. Whoa. Abandoned murder motel with a creepy roller rink? What? The bird in hand motor inn. I guess I should probably put my headphones on, huh? So I can actually hear the video. Looks very old-timey. You know, this is like 1950s or 60s. Look, they actually have photos of people in the hotel. That's kind of creepy. My whole headphone thing is screwed up. Oh, shit. All right, hold on. Can't hear anything right now. I gotta fix this. Hold on. It's all tied up and knotted up. Great. Do not enter!
Hi everyone, this is Dan Bell, and here we are out in the countryside at an abandoned motel that is
certainly run down.
Connected to an abandoned roller rink.
You gotta wonder.
Probably been abandoned for years and years and years. While filming this episode, an older man driving a van pulled up and asked me what I was doing. When I told him, he shared a pretty grisly story with me.
Really?
According to him, back in the early 70s, a man had picked up a female hitchhiker on a nearby highway, and they agreed to share room 515 for the night. Sometime the next day, the owner of the motel went to check on room 515 since they hadn't checked out yet. And they found the woman in the room. She was on the bed, and she had been strangled. The man who had been with her had left earlier that morning, and he was never caught. Now, I looked for news articles about this crime and couldn't find anything. The guy was a little weird that I spoke to, so maybe
why does that
he
table
was
look so clean?
Feeding me a good tale. Who knows? I did ask him to share this story on camera, and unfortunately, he declined. So, what are you going to do? So anyway, I'm going to be quiet for this episode. Enjoy the sights and sounds. So that's the roller rink. Make sure that you go and check out the other episodes in the Dead Motel series. And I want to thank you very much for watching.
You gotta wonder, like a place like this, so apparently it was prominent in like the 50s, 60s, even 70s, and then for some reason it's abandoned, right? Like, why is it still there? Why didn't someone knock it down? Why haven't they repurposed the land? What's the deal with maybe there's a bunch of money owed and they just can't pay it, so it just sits there? Look at this, there's a freaking knife stuck in there's a knife stuck. Look at this, a giant snake skin. That's dangerous. So right away you know there's snakes in there. I don't know if I would want to go in there if there's fucking snake skins in there and shit, right? Like maybe a bit. How long is this? Oh, it's 13 minutes. Maybe we won't watch the whole thing. Watch your step. See, it's obvious people have been in here, right? People have definitely been in here, but for what? And why don't they just knock the whole damn thing down? If it's not being used, if it's condemned or whatever. Some kind of tag there, right? Some kind of freaking graffiti. Someone's gonna be sitting there taking a dump. Like, hey, how you doing, man? Can you knock next time, asshole? Say graffiti. People are in there spraying paint and shit. Let's skip ahead a bit. Maybe we'll get to more interest. This is kind of boring. Let's go to like the hotel itself, maybe. Was this the roller rink? Yeah, this was the roller rink. So it had a built-in roller rink. People would roller skate back when that was popular. Roller skating was very popular in the United States at one point. Before my time, though. Like, it was probably like the 70s, 60s, 70s. Roller rinks. Ugh, completely flooded. Destroyed. No, that's true. See, the Alchemist says that the scariest part of exploring an abandoned place is running into people. Now, right, imagine if there's like homeless people, drug addicts, and they're just here. because there's nowhere else to go, so they just pull up in here. You don't even know. They might be fucking crazy. You know, and they come at you like, Jesus. Yuck. I like how he completely has atmospheric music for no reason. You hear ooh, 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 in the background. Obviously, that's not from the actual place. That's just to add spooky atmosphere. Ugh. Ew, it melted. The fan melted. Ew. That was something else. Yuck. So much steam coming off the ground where the sun hits it. It's so soaked, saturated that it makes it evaporate. Yeah, look, dangerous glass. All broken, shattered. Alright, let's... There we go. Is this the hotel now? Because that was the roller rink. Completely overgrown. It's like The Last of Us. Overgrown with plants. What's weird? What are all these fucking boxes? What is this shit? It's like they were packing up. Like they condemned it or whatever. And at one point they were packing up all the stuff in the hotel to move it out, and they never did. They just left the fucking boxes. Look, they left all the shit packed and then abandoned it completely, and then over the years it just fell apart. Like, why would they just abandon that shit? Yeah, see, look. They have all fixtures and stuff to replace light fixtures. Look. They just left it all. So who owned it? And who left it abandoned like this? Ugh. Ooh, I don't know what that was. A raccoon, maybe. Raccoon trying to get in a cabinet. That's the room. That's room 515. Supposedly the woman was strangled. How is there still toilet paper? How did that not disintegrate? There's toilet paper on the roll? That doesn't even make sense. How did that not disintegrate? The old style thermostats. Those used to be everywhere. Is this legal to do? I don't think so, right? Wouldn't it be considered trespassing? You think if it's private, if it's still private property, if someone owns it, if it hasn't been completely abandoned. If it's completely abandoned, then the ownership might default to like the city or state perhaps, but I don't know what the rules would be then. Look at this. Someone threw all the mattresses into one room. What? So what's the purpose of that? Why throw all the mattresses into one particular room and just leave it? Doesn't even make sense. Why did they do that? No doorknob. The door still won't open. Pretty weird. Can't even go down there. Locked. Room 4. Lucky number 4. Technically, we consider trespassing, but you would need the owner's permission to take any legal action. That's what I'm being told. Oh, play some nice music for us. Thank you. An old style TV. I had one of those in the 80s. That's it. It ended. It's going black and white now. Alright. I think it's time. Let's randomize the playlist again. And I apologize that I have to do this manually because YouTube won't fucking do it because YouTube's stupid. So let's randomize this playlist again. Alright, Derek, I'll see you later. Let's back out. And then I hit shuffle. Hopefully this works. Oh, this is creepy. All right, you ready? We have a short horror story and thriller we're going to watch together. Cool. All right. Pictures, short horror thriller. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's 8 minutes long. I think we should watch the whole thing and maybe split the part. All right? All right, guys, here we go. A horror video, pictures, short horror thriller. Let's see what this is. What? What are you staring at me for? Or what are you looking at? Oh, color swatches. Gonna paint the house. There you go. What are you up to? Spelling better than you. That's what I'm up to. Huh? Wait a minute. Did that message say, hey, fatty? Did the message was insulting? It said, hey, fatty, what are you up to? It is an insulting message. Hey, fatty, what are you up to? What's up, you piece of shit? How you doing, you stinky turd? Like, damn, that's insulting. What's that? 9 o'clock? 9 minutes? It's 8:59 on her oven. She has a picture that says 9 o'clock. Huh? Toaster? Is she making toast? She's making toast. So what? She has a phone that tells the future, but only a few seconds in the future, so it's completely worthless? I guess so. There's someone standing behind you. Well, this is creepy. Oh, look at that. A demon. A demon is at her house. Hello. Hello, demon is here. I've come to visit. Did you make toast? I love toast. If you made 2 pieces, I'd like to share with you, please. Now, we all know that demons enter through the door, right? Demons, they just use doors normally. This is funny. Look at this. 5,000 pictures of the door opening slowly with the demon. Hello. In a surprise twist, it's the sleep paralyzation demon from last week's video. It's the same person. Hello? I'm here. I heard you're good at paint swatches. I need your advice. My God, someone put a mannequin in my house. I hate mannequins. They're incredibly creepy. What would she do if there was a demon standing right there? Hello? What do you open the door for? Are you going to fight the demon? What are you even looking for? By the way, her window was open too. Her window's wide open. That's the demon, for sure. Here we go. Get ready. Why is she scared? Does she not have a mannequin that big in the room? Right? If she doesn't have a mannequin, why would you even reveal this? Just leave, right? No, I'm going to reveal it because it's a horror movie. So we have to reveal the demon. Here it comes. Ready? It's going to be Pumpkinhead. You ever saw that movie? Pumpkinhead. I'm calling it. Pumpkinhead! Oh, it's Slender Man. Never mind. It's just Slender Man. He comes by at least twice a week. He borrows some things. Like you know, tools. Oh, it's the Whistler. The Deadly Whistler. And then stab you while he's whistling. Why don't you lean a little further out the window? Yes, as far out as you can possibly go on your toes, even though you know there's a demon. Go ahead and keep doing that. No one would possibly toss you out your own window. Right? Now, why would you do this now when you're standing at the window? Look at that, you idiot. Well, you know you're dead. That was really stupid. And now here comes the demon and you're done. There you go. He's right there. Stand further on your tippy toes. Here we go. No, it can't possibly happen. Oh, hello. Wait, she ran? Why didn't she just do that to begin with? If she was going to run, why didn't she run to begin with? Right?
Hey, is everything?
Oh, shit! Damn, someone was going pretty fast through that lot, huh? And they hit and ran. They left. They didn't even stay. Holy crap. It's all her fault. It's all her fault. She's the one who called the man over to get flattened. Wow. Wow. So just stand there and do nothing. Don't call 911. Just stand there in shock and look up, and there's the demon. There it is. It's the sleep demon. I told you. It's the sleep paralyzation demon. Is that it? That's it. It was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. Meh. All right, so we have one more part left, everybody. If you're enjoying the show, I hope you are. Thanks for watching. Remember, the best way to support this channel is becoming a member. If you become a member, you can submit videos for next week's show. We have one more week before Halloween, so more horror stuff next week would be pretty cool. All right? Thanks for watching. One part left. See you then.